All right, and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. We are playing the Dune DLC today, a free DLC that they launched earlier this week, kind of as a promotional piece for the movie that's coming up. But they added the Ornithopter, I think is what it's called, and a bunch of content for flying that. So they have flight tutorials that teach you how to oh yeah, it's right there, teach you how to fly the ornithopter, and you get to do it all on Arrakis. And then they also have added some challenges. So I believe some of the challenges are like some touch and goes, how to do dives, and diving through holes and rocks, and cannon rush, which I'm guessing is just kind of like a narrow space flight training or challenge. And then finally they have the rescue mission, which is the Coriolis storm escape, which we're going to start off with the tutorials. So we're going to learn how to actually fly this thing. So take off and gain altitude. And then we'll learn how to dive and trade altitude for speed, which is just diving. And then how to land quickly and smoothly, it says. So hopefully we can figure out this part and move on to some of the challenges here. I really, really want to do the rescue mission, but I don't want to jump to it because I'm sure all of these here are going to play a part here. So we'll want to try to get through this, hopefully 100% the tutorials, and become Ornithopter. I keep saying Thropter. Ornithopter pilots, and then we can start to become, true captains of this aircraft. And not only that, like unlike some of like their other free DLCs, you don't just get the plane, you get these activities, but you also get Arrakis. Like we get to go to Arrakis, which is, I think, really cool. Really brilliant marketing piece. Not only for like this game, but also for the movie as well, because you're gonna get the people that already have this game, played through it. They probably got this DLC because they already like Dune, but it might boost their excitement for it just by playing it. And also really good idea for Microsoft Flight Simulator, because then they can get people to potentially like buy this game just to get this free DLC to try it out. And yeah, I mean, like it got me back on here. I mean, and I'm really excited because last time that they did something like this, to my knowledge, well, I guess there was the Top Gun Maverick, but I mean, and they did something similar with that, like they added missions and stuff for that, but that wasn't a free DLC. I think that one you have to pay for. But anyway, like, I think before Halo Infinite, the game launched, or maybe it was before the TV show launched, they added in the Pelican to this, but it was just the aircraft, and so I mean, it was fun. It was an easy thing to pilot, just like a super simple helicopter. And it didn't really go very fast either. So, and I was kind of disappointed that, you couldn't take it up, because it is essentially like an aircraft / spacecraft. I was expecting to be able to like take it up quite high, but, yeah, I think they didn't really extend the limits there. It kind of, yeah, it was all right. It was cool to be inside the Pelican, but I digress. We are here for Dune and the Ornithopter. I did it that time. So let's dive in. Let's get into these tutorials and see how this goes for us. Um, uh, and like see how much detail they have. I will be in cockpit, so you won't be able to actually like see directly the entire aircraft. I just like being in the cockpit for the more, you know, full experience, I guess, like simulated experience. Um, I could change it out, but I failed to remember how to do that mid-flight. So I could quickly look it up, but I think we're gonna kind of just dive into the tutorials and do it from this viewpoint. Maybe on a different date or a time if we have like extra time after we make through some of these. We'll kind of look it up and we will kind of pop it out and see. But I mean, I feel like this way you kind of get the more immersive experience, and in the movie you get to watch it fly around. So we are going to then start off with learning how to take off. I'm excited to see, because it looks like there's going to be like a lot of visibility in this, and just how they capture the sound, like how well it is. If it's going to be like a thrumming kind of flapping like it is in the movie, or if they just kind of used sounds that they already have from other helicopters. So far, I'm liking it. It's looking cool. Max altitude 31,000 and 300 kts. Visibility is about 74 nautical miles. All right.
Welcome to Arrakis. Flying the Ornithopter in this extreme environment requires pilots to master specific maneuvers. Today you'll learn the fundamentals of the aircraft and how to take off. Wing management is critical to flight operations. Begin by unfolding them. Look to the sides so you can see the wings unfolding.
That's cool.
Now, start the engine to get the wings flapping and take to the skies.
Pretty sure I have buttons preset for this, but I like pressing. Oh yeah, look at that.
Excellent. All systems are ready to go.
Oh, this is cool. Okay, so switch to external view is 15. I don't think I have that button marked on here. Is this 15? No. Okay. Yeah, I don't know which button is 15 on my controller. Is it pressing in that one? That's 2, that's 3. That's 10, that's 11. Oop. Do I have to go to external view? Alright, 1 second here. So that's 3, that's 1, that's 2, that's 9. Not sure which button is technically 13 or 15. Camera mode switches currently F or 15. We're gonna add the input since it's making me do it. Select an input. Or wait. Let's cancel. Let's just look at keyboard and camera. Camera switch modes. End is how I switch view modes. Okay. So
Before taking off,
there we
let's
go.
take some time to see how the Ornithopter handles in the air. Increasing power generates lift, allowing the Ornithopter to rise off the ground. Pitching the nose down moves the Ornithopter forward, and pitching the nose up moves it backwards. Activating the afterburner is a great way to gain an extra speed boost when needed. Use it carefully though, you only have a limited supply. On Arrakis, you never know what to expect. You might want to save your afterburner for when you really need it. You're ready to lift off. Increase power to the max and get off the ground.
How do I activate my afterburner?
As you're ascending, retract your landing gear and pitch your nose down.
Alright, so retracting. Oh, I left the training. Oh, because I went backwards too far? What? That was kind of weird. I didn't go anywhere. Suppose I should have been pitching my nose down. Shift T to fold the wings in or out. Okay, so I could just use my mouse and keyboard for that part.
Welcome to Arrakis. Flying the Ornithopter in this extreme environment requires pilots to master specific maneuvers. Today you'll learn the fundamentals of the aircraft and how to take off. Wing management is critical to flight operations. Begin by unfolding them. Look to the sides, you can see the wings unfolding.
There we go. Got a full
Now, start the engine to
turn.
get the wings flapping and take to the skies.
All right, we'll hit 5 then. That'll be the easiest way to do it. This is so cool. Honestly, I could just turn this on and off all day.
Excellent. All systems are ready to go.
Alright, switch to external view. We'll, quick, get it locked in here. So end.
Before taking off, let's take some time to see how the Ornithopter handles in the air. Increasing power generates lift, allowing the Ornithopter to rise off the ground. Pitching the nose down moves the Ornithopter forward, and pitching the nose up moves it backwards. Activating the afterburner is a great way to gain an extra speed boost when needed. Use it carefully though, you only have a limited supply. On Arrakis, you never know what to expect. You might want to save your afterburner for when you really need it. You're ready to lift off. Increase power to the max and get off the ground. As you're ascending, retract your landing gear and pitch your nose down.
Use afterburner is W. Ooh, buddy.
Remember what you've learned anytime you need to pull off a fast takeoff on Arrakis. Congratulations, that was a smooth takeoff.
Thank you. Oh, look at that. Got an A. It's pretty simple. So cross the ravine as quickly as possible. So I was just slow there. And I was slow, a little too slow on the takeoff apparently. Alright, let's go back to the Dune menu. Oh, maybe I just wanted to. And let's learn how to dive. This is gonna be cool. I'm gonna probably need a toilet break during the middle of this. But it'll probably have us do it in the third-person view, so maybe it won't be so bad. But as soon as I try to do it,
you can handle the basics, but to be among the fastest pilots on Arrakis, you need to master the dive. Diving trades altitude for speeds that would be impossible to reach in standard flight. When you reach the dive point, fold the wings to dive. As you approach the ground, on my mark, unfold the wings, then get back to level flight. Reach the edge of the cliff up ahead.
was it Shift T for diving?
Activate dive mode. Now dive down.
Oh, Shift D?
Unfold your wings.
Okay, so Shift D folds it. Was it Shift T unfolds it? Alright, let's see. Does it tell me? Maybe I'll just
Proven you can handle the basics, but to be among the fastest pilots on Arrakis, you need to master the dive. Diving trades altitude for speeds that would be impossible to reach in standard flight. When you reach the dive point, fold the wings to dive. As you approach the ground, on my mark, unfold the wings, then get back to level flight. Reach the edge of the cliff up ahead. Activate dive mode. Now dive down.
oh, Shift S. Okay. It did tell me. I just didn't I was too focused on like I'm going down.
You've proven you can handle the basics, but to be among the fastest pilots on Arrakis, you need to master the dive. Diving trades altitude for speeds that would be impossible to reach in standard flight. When you reach the dive point, fold the wings to dive. As you approach the ground, on my mark, unfold the wings, then get back to level flight. Reach the edge of the cliff up ahead. Activate dive mode. Now dive down. Unfold your wings. Pull back on the handles. That was spot on. Okay, now keep flying low. Maintain a low altitude.
Okay, so I did not quite get low enough then.
That maneuver is critical to become the fastest pilot in the desert. The first dive is the scariest, but you performed it well.
Well, I mean, I failed it twice, so I didn't do it that well. Oh, I got a B. Why did that happen? Low pass flight. Perform a low pass flight, staying under. Okay. All right. I really want an A. We're gonna try that again. Let's get this dive down. Now that I know how to do it. So it's Shift D, Shift S.
You've proven you can handle the basics, but to be among the fastest pilots on Arrakis, you need to master the dive. Diving trades altitude for speeds that would be impossible to reach in standard flight. When you reach the dive point, fold the wings to dive. As you approach the ground, on my mark, unfold the wings, then get back to level flight. Reach the edge of the cliff up ahead. Activate dive mode. Now dive down. Pull back on the handles. That was spot on. Okay, now keep flying low. That maneuver is critical to become the fastest pilot in the desert. You've mastered the dive.
There we go. I did it. It's still not a perfect score. Reach the crossing point with as much speed as possible. So I just need to go faster so I dive longer. Is that what I need to do? Alright, let's see. Not back to main menu. So yeah, back to Dune menu. And landing. This would be good to know. So we're cruising through this pretty quick. So we're about ready to watch me fail even more epically then.
You've proven you can take off with an ornithopter. Now let's practice landing one. We'll begin by maintaining an altitude of 1,300 feet. To land, use your wing brake to quickly reduce your speed and stabilize your aircraft. Faster speeds require longer braking distances. Anticipation is essential to avoid overshooting the landing pad. Now deploy the landing gear. On my mark, use your wing brake to reduce speed as you approach the landing pad. If your speed is too high, pitch the nose up to come to a complete stop. Finally, to ensure a smooth landing, return to a level attitude and apply the wing brake just before touching down.
So what's the wing brake?
Now use the wing brake. Manage your speed with the wing brake to keep the landing pad centered.
Alright. So landing's hard. Landing's always hard.
You've proven you can take off with an ornithopter. Now let's practice landing one. We'll begin by maintaining an altitude of 1,300 feet. To land, use your wing brake to quickly reduce your speed and stabilize your aircraft. Faster speeds require longer braking distances. Anticipation is essential to avoid overshooting the landing pad. Now deploy the landing gear. On my mark, use your wing brake to reduce speed as you approach the landing pad. If your speed is too high, pitch the nose up to come to a complete stop. Finally, to ensure a smooth landing, return to a level attitude and apply the wing brake just before touching down.
I think I'm going too slow. I'm dropping quick. I wasn't supposed to land here. It's a hard landing.
Now use the wing brake. Manage your speed with the wing brake to keep the landing pad centered.
Like, I'm not keeping it centered. Where is it? Alright, so maybe for landing, I should put it in the third person. Alright, let's see.
You've proven you can take off with an ornithopter. Now let's practice landing one. We'll begin by maintaining an altitude of 1,300 feet. To land, use your wing brake to quickly reduce your speed and stabilize your aircraft. Faster speeds require longer braking distances. Anticipation is essential to avoid overshooting the landing pad.
Oh, I'm gonna need to be in cockpit view, aren't I, to activate
Now
the land
deploy
brake.
the landing gear. On my mark, use your wing brake to reduce speed as you approach the landing pad. If your speed is too high, pitch the nose up to come to a complete stop. Finally, to ensure a smooth landing, return to a level attitude and apply the wing brake just before touching down. Now use the wing brake. Manage your speed with the wing brake to keep the landing pad centered.
Oh no. Alright, let's try to turn around and try that again. Where'd it go? Apparently it's behind me. Turned around completely. But apparently I was over it. Yeah, I left the training area. Ooh, buddy.
You've proven you can take off with an ornithopter. Now let's practice landing one. Begin by maintaining an altitude of 1,300 feet. To land, use your wing brake to quickly reduce your speed and stabilize your aircraft. Faster speeds require longer braking distances. Anticipation is essential to avoid overshooting the landing pad. Now deploy the landing gear. On my mark, use your wing brake to reduce speed as you approach the landing pad. If your speed is too high, pitch the nose up to come to a complete stop. Finally, to ensure a smooth landing, return to a level attitude and apply the wing brake just before touching down. Now use the wing brake. Manage your speed with the wing brake to keep the landing pad centered.
Alright. We are way over. Yeah. Oh no. Ah, that's tough, dude.
You've proven you can take off with an ornithopter. Now let's practice landing one. We'll begin by maintaining an altitude of 1,300 feet. To land, use your wing brake to quickly reduce your speed and stabilize your aircraft. Faster speeds require longer braking distances. Anticipation is essential to avoid overshooting the landing pad.
Just not paying attention. Alright.
Now deploy the landing gear. On my mark, use your wing brake to reduce speed as you approach the landing pad. If your speed is too high, pitch the nose up to come to a complete stop. Finally, to ensure a smooth landing, return to a level attitude and apply the wing brake just before touching down. Now use the wing brake. Manage your speed with the wing brake to keep the landing pad centered.
Oh, okay, come on. You can do this. You can do this. Oh boy.
can take off with an ornithopter. Now let's practice landing one. We'll begin by maintaining an altitude of 1,300 feet. To land, use your wing brake to quickly reduce your speed and stabilize your aircraft. Faster speeds require longer braking distances. Anticipation is essential to avoid overshooting the landing pad.
Which I've done many times now.
Now deploy the landing gear. On my mark, use your wing brake to reduce speed as you approach the landing pad. If your speed is too high, pitch the nose up to come to a complete stop. Finally, to ensure a smooth landing, return to a level attitude and apply the wing brake just before touching down. Now use the wing brake. Manage your speed with the wing brake to keep the landing pad centered.
Hard landing. Oh, I should have adjusted my speed. Okay.
You've proven you can take off with an ornithopter.
Eventually we
Let's
can get
practice
this, right?
landing. We'll begin by maintaining an altitude of 1,300 feet. To land, use your wing brake to quickly reduce your speed and stabilize your aircraft. Faster speeds require longer braking distances. Anticipation is essential to avoid overshooting the landing pad.
You got it, dude.
Now deploy the landing gear. On my mark, use your wing brake to reduce speed as you approach the landing pad. If your speed is too high, pitch the nose up to come to a complete stop. Finally, to ensure a smooth landing, return to a level attitude and apply the wing brake just before touching down. Now use the wing brake. Manage your speed with the wing brake to keep the landing pad centered.
Oh, I have to hold it. Oh, that's why I keep failing. I'm supposed to get above the dang landing pad and then hold the wing brake. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. I still failed it, but that's because I braked too early and then had to try to catch up with it. I didn't know I had to hold it.
You've proven you can take off with an ornithopter.
Okay.
Now let's practice landing one. We'll begin by maintaining an altitude of 1,300 feet. To land, use your wing brake to quickly reduce your speed and stabilize your aircraft. Faster speeds require longer braking distances. Anticipation is essential to avoid overshooting the landing pad. Now deploy the landing gear. On my mark, use your wing brake to reduce speed as you approach the landing pad. If your speed is too high, pitch the nose up to come to a complete stop. Finally, to ensure a smooth landing, return to a level attitude and apply the wing brake just before touching down. Now use the wing brake. Manage your speed with the wing brake to keep the landing pad centered.
Well, we need altitude. And of course I was going backwards. So now I'm gonna do the same thing. Come on, just need some altitude. Oh boy. Oh boy. And we're gonna go out of the tutorial area, aren't we? Come on. We can do this. Oh no. I lost it. Oh. Land on the ground? I can do that. Perform a stable descent. I did not do that. See, I thought it was a toggle to press and hold this thing. Alright, let's see. Let's get this thing airborne again. See if I can, now that I'm straightened out. I never said I was good at this game. As you can see, I am not great at landing aircraft. I wish there was a button on my keyboard that I could press. Maybe there is. Should we? Oh, let's see. Flight controls, primary controls, secondary controls, trimming surfaces. I mean, the wing brake seems something very specific to this aircraft. Brakes. Yeah, so I don't think there is anything for it.
You've proven you can take off with an ornithopter. Now let's practice landing one. We'll begin by maintaining an altitude of 1,300 feet. To land, use your wing brake to quickly reduce your speed and stabilize your aircraft. Faster speeds require longer braking distances. Anticipation is essential to avoid overshooting the landing pad.
So I think ultimately don't listen to them when they tell me to immediately deploy. I need to kind of judge it on my own since I'm going a little bit slower.
On my mark, use your wing brake to reduce speed as you approach the landing pad. If your speed is too high, pitch the nose up to come to a complete stop. Finally, to ensure a smooth landing, return to a level attitude and apply the wing brake just before touching down.
Okay, so I just apply it briefly to slow down.
Now use the wing brake. Manage your speed with the wing brake to keep the landing pad centered.
Oh, nope, too much. Alright, I did it too much. Too much that time. I thought I was doing good. I was like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. And then I started losing altitude faster than I anticipated. Alright. I swear, eventually we're gonna move on from this.
You can take off with an ornithopter. Now let's practice landing one. We'll begin by maintaining an altitude of 1,300 feet. To land, use your wing brake to quickly reduce your speed and stabilize your aircraft. Faster speeds require longer braking distances. Anticipation is essential to avoid overshooting the landing pad. Now deploy the landing gear. On my mark, use your wing brake to reduce speed as you approach the landing pad. If your speed is too high, pitch the nose up to come to a complete stop. Finally, to ensure a smooth landing, return to a level attitude and apply the wing brake just before touching down.
Oops. I was resting my hand in a spot I shouldn't have been.
Now use the wing brake. Manage your speed with the wing brake to keep the landing pad centered.
I did it, guys.
Now that you can
I
land an ornithopter,
finally
you've got
did it.
all the basics to fly on Arrakis. You need more practice, but you're almost there.
Yeah, I think a B is as good as we're gonna get. Touchdown as fast as possible. Okay, so I'm just supposed to cruise in there. Super fast. So I wasn't supposed to pull back on the throttle, I don't think. Alright. 88% mastered. So yeah, to 100%, I'm pretty sure I have to get this to an A. Maybe it has to be S. Landing, not my strong suit. But let's get into some of these challenges, I think. Desert Run. The Minor Urk. We're here to explore Arrakis, not watch me land over and over again, right? Dune mission starts. Whoa.
There are a couple of harvesters here. This area is probably rich in spice.
What am I supposed to do? Oh, I'm supposed to land? Oh, I get to put... Apparently we do get to watch me continue to land poorly. We're there yet? No, not yet. Oh, the ghost is already there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, soiled it. Alright, we're gonna... I don't know if... Okay, you crashed. Back on track. Oh, I didn't have my landing gear out. Thought I had it out. Gonna be back in the cockpit. Am I over it? Not quite. Oh, come on. Why are they making me land? I hate landing. And it's not as like simple as just like helicopter in. I honestly cannot tell. Oh, I missed it. Ugh. Okay. Overshot it again. Ah, man, I did so well. I was not expecting to have to land so soon. Alright, landing pad. Am I just supposed to look at it? Like, what's the deal here? There's not a whole lot of direction. Because it's not reaching the objective. I think it does. Really wants me to land on it. And I'm just messing around now. I need a better approach than that. Alright, let's see. Let's get some forward momentum, and then we can make a turn. Yeah. Just turn it around. It's gonna be alright. Alright, not out of area anymore. Apparently the crazy stuff is the easy stuff. Oh, nope. Oh boy. Where's the landing pad? Right there. Ay, Dios mío. Not even lined up. Hold on. Alright, let's give this a full restart. Oh, it's a touch and go. Okay, that's right. Touch and go challenge. Come on. Hit the button. Believe we're hovering over the spot. Yep. Here we go. All right. Man, landing's so hard. Alright, that ghost is way ahead of us. Alright, to the landing pad number 2. I mean, it's probably why they have you practicing landing so much now. Touch and goes. Oh, I can probably pull up my gear. About 4 nautical miles away. Let's see if I can do this one a little bit faster. Alright, I'm gonna want to get low. Quite high. Alright. Come on. Oh no. Almost there. Oh, I'm gonna need the landing gear. Oh no. Oh, but it still gave me the checkpoint. I'm gonna take it. Take it. Alright, is landing gear coming up? Yep, landing gear's up. Alright, it gave me that victory. I am okay with that. It's a really bad one. I didn't have the landing gear down, otherwise I think it would have been okay. Alright, let's get that landing gear out. A little high. Don't like that button moves on me. Alright. Braked a little too much. Alright, and get over top of it. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Losing altitude. Alright, we didn't crash yet? There we go. Alright. Okay, landing gear is out. Landing gear is out. Alright, here we go. Okay, so you can go in full throttle. It'd be fine. Alright. So we just gotta wait a little bit longer. Oh man, I'm getting tossed around. Alright, level it off. Want to see where we're at. Wing brake is on. This is a slow touch and go. It's taking me a long time to lose altitude here. I've deaccelerated. Pulled the thrust way back, all the way back. Come on. You can do it. Go down. You were going down so fast before, and now we're not even over it. Got this. We're there.
That was a solid attempt. Some more practice with the wing brake will dramatically improve your accuracy.
Yeah, mission complete. That's a C. C's not bad. C's get degrees. Oh man, I am... What? How? They did that whole thing in 7 seconds? I mean, like, these are crazy, but this seems impossible. Man, I hope they streamed that, or, like, clipped it, because I want to see that. I'm nowhere near this. My position. I'm in the top 20, 23,003 or 23,030. That's pretty good. I have a pretty common flight time, apparently. All right. I mean, it's showing my mastery. Race to Arrakis. Arrakis. Don't remember the pronunciation. Read the books a few times, but only seen the movie, the new movie, one time. I really want to watch it again. I'll have to see if it's available somewhere for me to remember it. Okay.
Soon be able to observe the city of Arrakis and the shield wall surrounding it.
Landing pad. Really? Oh boy, I have to land. I was not prepared. I should know better. These are all touch and goes. They're touch and go missions. Why wouldn't there be a landing pad? Oh man, this is gonna be a long time. Come on. Again, I don't understand the logic sometimes. I did not stay low enough. Okay. Let's maneuver. Oh, I didn't even have my landing gear down. Alright, let's try to keep this low. I keep forgetting they're touch and goes, and then totally bite it. Landing gear, and nope. Come on, nope. Whew.
Just 2 more landing pads to go. Keep it steady.
Alright. Let's keep it low. Keep it steady. It's like they knew that these were hard to land. You know, I'm getting better though. That one only took me 1 attempt. Or like, not 1 attempt, 2 attempts. Instead of like, what, 6, 7, 20? I just really wish I could get a hotkey somewhere for that. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that? Something happened with my inputs there. Or I caught a draft. Come on, hit the brakes. Oh, I'm way too high again. Actually, not too bad. Not too far off. Alright. Nope, don't tilt that way. Oh boy. Oh, I'm gonna need my landing gear down too. Do I have enough? Oh yeah, I have enough altitude. Just need to find where it is. There it is. Alright. We're gonna try not to fail this one. It's just gonna take us ages to do. I guess technically the last the second one on the last one also only took me 2 attempts, but that one wasn't really necessarily fair. Oh boy. Oh, come on. If you're gonna have me press a button, you can't have my throttles get in the way. Or like my controls get in the way. That's rude. Oh boy. Come on. Man, they make it look so easy in the movies. I suppose they also don't have to use a mouse to hit their controls. Well, I landed, but not where I was supposed to. Alright, let's see if I can just get itsy bitsy. Okay. Little elevation, and then I can just skitter on top. Oh, nope, that's not gonna work. Oh, oh boy. Oh dear. Alright. Really high. Alright, we are coming in fast. Which is what they want you to do. But I just can't. I can't get it. There we go. There's the crash. Alright, let's see. Let's try to keep this. Let's try to get this low. Keep it straight. Okay. Come on. feel like I just can't quite get it to line up, and that's in part due to because my mouse keeps grabbing the controls when I'm trying to hit the required button. They gonna give it to me? They gave it to me. I was barely on that landing pad, but we got it. Okay, and we'll put our gear back down. Reduce speed. Get ready with the air brake, or wing brake. Alright. And we got it. That took us way too long.
Practice will help you refine your skills.
Whew. I didn't even get to see the city. Did anyone else see the city? I didn't see the city. Ah, man, these are tough. Mountain dive. Okay. So we got some touch and goes, and now, which is just, you know, my worst, the landing. Now we get to do a mountain dive. That should be interesting. But first, I think we'll have to be right back because I've got to use the restroom real quick. So we'll see you in a moment. let's get back into this. Mountain dive. Here we go.
Drop down along the cliff and reach the Great Flat, a vast sea of dunes covering most of Arrakis.
I have to land again? Oh man. Enough with these landings. I just can't do it, guys. Oh. Come on. Landing gear out. Let's move forward. I don't think that worked. Yes, I crashed. What of it? Thought it was gonna save it. Not quite. Didn't quite go the way I wanted. Ooh, too much, too much. Level out. I think it's below me. It's really hard to tell. It's probably be so much better with VR. Because then I could just reach and touch this button, right? Alright. Alright, landing pad 2. I thought I was just going to get to dive here. I didn't know I'd have to land. Do I have to do a dive into a land? Because that's what's kind of looking like here. Oh boy. Yep, that's what we're doing. Alright, there's the landing pad. Alright, let's get this. Come on, let me click the button. Alright, let's get back over it. Nailed that dive. Not gonna nail this. Oof. Alright, at least it was nice to me. And it's gonna let me just do the landing instead of the having to do everything again. Alright, level out. Landing gear down. Okay. Alright, let's go. And then final spot. Alright. I think we're gonna do another dive here. Because why not? Oh, I don't think this is enough for a dive. Let's do it anyway. Whee! Maybe this is enough for a dive. Alright, let's see. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Hey now. Don't be messing with shit. Now is not the time. I'm already really bad at this. You gonna give it to me? Nope. Alright. And dive. And level. And wing break. And land. Landing gear. Am I even dropping altitude? Alright, we are. I think I got it.
You made a couple of mistakes today, but keep practicing and you'll reach your full potential.
I don't need to reach my full potential. That was fun. So the touch and go is still... How? 3 seconds? I think something's up here. 40 seconds is believable. My name Jeff. Is that the same person? I don't think you can do that in 3 seconds. But what do I know? I'm taking 6 minutes. Hole in the rock. False wall east. Oops. I'm getting C's, man. That's all that matters. Just try to get through these like challenges. I don't think we'll be able to get to the
Flying through this canyon's many twists and turns will be tricky at high speed. Use the afterburner wisely.
You got it. Okay. All right, and hit the brakes. See if we can actually get it figured out. Oh, that's too much, too much, too much. Alright, level out. Touchdown. Okay, so apparently holding the brake also... Okay, that's why they want me to just before landing. Ah, was I too far forward? Okay. Alright, slowly figuring out this wing brake. So I need to try to okay, that's fun. I like that. Alright. So I need to come to a complete stop, but I can't actually. It also keeps me from landing, so I need to. Ooh, come on, go up. Braked too much again. Apparently, it's like impossible to get it going again. All right, let's do some more of that fun swerving through this canyon, though. Alright, and then kind of level off here. And then try air braking. Just enough. Oh, come on. I don't think we're over it. Let's see. Let's spin around, see if we can... Yep, it's behind us. So we need to gain some altitude again. And I didn't have my landing gear down. Alright. Definitely not the best Ornithopter pilot. But I'm not the worst. Alright, I missed it by a mile. I don't know if I'm gonna make it back either. This thing is touchy when it comes to getting its altitude back up. Alright, nope. Again, grabbed the controls instead of hitting the button like I wanted to. Alright, let's see. Does look so cool though. Just flying around like this. Okay, come on. I think I might have it. So then I can decrease and we'll let the descent happen. Oh yeah. Look at that. Alright. Checkpoint. That was just the first one. Alright. Let's get moving forward. Took me 5 minutes just to do the first one. Wait, where did my checkpoint marker go? I think I was supposed to go. I kind of wanted to go out. Oh. I'm out of area? Oh, okay, I was too low. Ooh, this is tight. Definitely not going as fast as I probably could be. Could be using this. My afterburner, but since I have to like land so many times, I'm kind of afraid to use my afterburner. Alright, let's get low. Probably could have dropped there. Oh, it was a spicer. Or a spice mining operation. Alright, I think we're good. Oh, come on. Oh, do I have my gear down? Okay, I never pulled it up. Okay, so it's way up there. Out of area. Where am I supposed to be? Low to the ground, I'm sure. How am I out of area? Oh, there's a checkpoint over there. I see now. Why even show me where the final area is? And just show me the checkpoint. Alright. Final landing pad ahead. My gear is still down, because why even bother bringing it up at this point? Now we just keep it straight. Seems to be working pretty good for us. Alright, alright. And then release. Oh boy, I did not level out. I should have leveled out.
You made a couple of mistakes today.
Oh,
But
couple.
keep practicing and you'll reach your full potential.
I think C is as low as it goes. Don't think. Apparently I rank pretty good. Or there's just fewer people that got this far. Amongst my friends, I'm the best. Alright, it's not the same guy this time, but they also don't have a 3-second time. These are more reasonable times, I think. I wonder if they got those short times because they just crashed immediately, which then skips them over to the pad. I mean, I'm not gonna do it because that sounds cheap, but maybe I'll try it in my off time just to see just to test my theory. Alright, Canyon Rush. What do I do here? The Red Chasm is one of the fiercest environments on Arrakis and serves as the ultimate flight challenge for Ornithopter pilots. Located just outside the shield wall, it is known for its narrow canyons and multiple caverns. This race is extremely technical due to its numerous sharp turns and constricted slot canyons. Remain focused and manage your speed with precision. I mean, I haven't been moving very quickly, so that shouldn't be too hard to do.
Flying inside these caves requires extreme focus. Pay special attention to the tight horizontal opening at the end of the track.
Okay, but I gotta land first. So I'll pay attention to that eventually. First, let's focus on the tricky part. Okay. Come on, let's get above it. I'm actually not too far behind the ghost. Come on. Oh no, I'm gonna miss it. It's probably gonna be best to just touch down at this point and then try taking off and moving forward a little bit. Okay. Alright. Okay.
On to the next landing pad.
I did good. I did better this time. Alright. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I can't believe I made that. This is tough. I'm surprised the G-force thing's not coming into play here. Where am I going? Up? Up and out? Where's my objective? Holy crap. Alright, so, yeah, they got all heavy breathing there from the G-forces. Alright, let's see. And brake. Alright, I think we're there. So let's make our descent. And keep it level. Right. Nailed it. I'm doing pretty good this time, guys. Oh no. Oh no. Here we go. Oh. Yeah, I crashed. I got cocky. All right. All right, gotta get through here. Oh, I hit the roof, didn't I? The ceiling, the roof, yeah, it'd be the roof of the cavern, right? Was not managing my speed well. Ooh, boy. I tried to duck and I hit my head on the microphone. All right. So this last bit, it's getting me. You do have to kind of react somewhat quickly. Probably need to play with the throttle more than I did. Oop. Not too high. Ugh. Alright, we're just gonna try to take this a bit slower and steadier. Oh boy. I am still flying with my landing gear out too, so that probably does not help. Alright, there's the opening. I need to try to get lined up with that as best I can. There's daylight, moonlight, nightlight, sky. Alright, and now we've got kind of a straightaway here, but we gotta try to stay low. I suppose some dives would be good here too. Oh boy, really gonna have to thread the needle here. Oh. I can't tell if the thudding I'm hearing is the noise from the game or if it's my face hitting the microphone as I try to duck underneath. It's probably a little bit of both. Alright, probably need to really play the throttle here. Alright, gotta get low, but not too low. Oh, I did it! This one was fun. Alright. Oh, did I miss it? I missed the button. I hit the wrong button. I finally made it through, and then I hit, what, glider mode? Oh. Was not paying attention. Alright, let's try to drop our altitude a little bit. Did not drop it enough. still ducking. There's no reason to be ducking. Ah, man, I thought I was doing so well. It's like, I got it. I got the landing down. And then totally mess up everything else. Is my gear down? No, I need to put that down. Alright, let's make sure I got the right stuff this time. Oh no. I hit the brake in the wrong spot. Alright, let's at least try to get this on the ground so I can just take off and reset. That didn't work. Alright. Probably shouldn't have the landing gear down right now, but we're going to. Ugh, what? I thought it was low enough. Though I guess I did still try to duck, so apparently I did not think I was actually low enough. Subconsciously, I knew I was doomed. Well, shouldn't have pulled up there. Man, they really wanted to test you here. What was that? Alright, there we go. Alright, let's try to stay somewhat low. Come on. Brake, brake, brake. Okay, I'm a little overshot. Yeah.
Manage your afterburner more carefully. Use it mainly during takeoffs for better acceleration.
Alright, guys. We got through them. They weren't great. They're all C's, so like, basically, I'm like, good job, you you at least stuck with it. But yeah, that's those are the challenges and the training missions. I mean, and then there's just the rescue mission left. Which hopefully we do have a little bit of time left. Let's give it a go. Hopefully it only has me like touch down one time and then land at the end. But we'll see. Well, thank you for following.
I have a problem. I've lost the engines. I'm gonna make an emergency landing.
Oh,
The storm is getting close. I need immediate extraction. I'm northwest of your position.
oh, I don't even get to. All I know is they're northwest. So maintain the northwest heading. Heading right into the storm. Oh, I suppose I'm like more heading north than northwest now.
Land as close to the wreck as...
Whoa, where was the wreck? I didn't see the wreck. Alright, fly. Alright, let's do this out of cockpit view. I really want to see it.
I'm northwest of your position.
Let's get the full cinematic experience here. Okay, so where... Okay, I see the wreckage now. Alright, so I'll need to get back in the cockpit. They're right over there. So there's no immediate point that I actually need.
Close to the wreck as possible. Every second counts.
Come on, let me get it.
Land closer to me, or I won't be able to get
Whoa.
to you in time.
Oh, come on. I'll just land right here on top of you then. Is that close enough? Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know. I can't see anything. Okay, this is cool. Alright. Alright, I need to get closer though. Oh, my training leads up to this moment. Alright. So pretty much land on top of the person.
Gonna make an emergency landing. The storm is getting close. I need immediate extraction. I'm northwest of your position.
Alright, let's use some of my afterburner here. Not too much of it though, because we actually need to get there pretty quick. But then we gotta get the heck out of there. Alright, land gear.
To the wreck as possible. Every second counts.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I crashed. Alright, I tried. I tried to get closer. Landing my bane.
I have a problem. I've lost the engines. I'm gonna make an emergency landing. The storm is getting close. I need immediate extraction. I'm northwest of your position. Land as close to the wreck as possible. Every second counts.
Oh no, oh no. I keep missing the damn button. We're here.
I'm in. Our best chance is the botanical station. It's on the other side of these mountains.
Okay.
Let's move. The storm is closing in on us.
Land inside the botanical station. Okay. Like the way I came? Do I have to start the whole thing over? Probably. Alright.
I have a problem. I've lost the engines.
So this will be the last attempt then.
The storm is getting close. I need immediate extraction. I'm northwest of your position.
So yeah, we're guessing we have to like just turn around completely. I'm gonna burn through all my afterburners, aren't I? I think we can go to 50%. I think that works.
Land as
Gear
close
down.
to the wreck as possible. Every second counts.
Come on. Alright, let's go, guy. I hear that. I can barely hear you. I'm going as fast as we can. Oh, dude, this is tense. Oh boy. Oh no. I made it so far. Oh, that was good. That was fun. Oh man. So yeah, if you have this, I totally recommend it. You'll hopefully be better than me at landing. If not, you'll have more time to to learn it. I'm definitely gonna revisit this. That rescue mission alone is so cool. And now I definitely want to go back and get better at those challenges and landing. Now that I've kind of slowly pieced together, like a little bit more how it is, like how the mechanic works. I do wish that I could hotkey that, or at least that I had like VR or something, so I could just grab the controls and press the buttons more freely. I guess, but I mean I haven't used the VR for this yet, so I don't know how much interactivity there is. I'm guessing there's some of it. I could probably look it up and watch, but that was fun. I'm glad I kind of pivoted over to this and got to play, because one, the detail that they put into the map for Arrakis is sick. The sandstorm was so much fun with all the like sounds as it got closer. Like it started to feel like pretty fast paced, which I mean, like the challenges and missions and stuff like that in this simulator are actually really, really good. They're actually like fun to do. So I mean, the fact that this one is free is pretty cool. I mean, I got 2 hours of playtime out of it, and I plan on coming back and revisiting it and getting better at landing, and hopefully getting through the rescue mission there as well. Yeah, turn some of these C's at least into B's, and I think I've got it. I probably could have done a couple dives there. That would have helped me, one, pick up speed, two, land faster as well. Didn't even think about that while I was landing. I probably could have just put it into a dive, and got really close to them really fast. But yeah, really, really fun, really fun time. So highly recommend if you have the game. If you don't have the game, yeah, I'd recommend checking it out. Not just for this, but like they have a quite an abundance of content that you can do. Some of it is just like, going around and touring things, depending on your system, and or if you have an Xbox. If you have an Xbox or even a PC, you could just do Game Pass. I think the PC Game Pass quite frequently does like $1 for a month trial, so you could check it out on there, on the PC, or if you have Game Pass, I recommend checking it out, on your Xbox as well, because it's a pretty fun game. If you just want to like go around and just see places, just go to the world map and take off from somewhere and fly around, or they even have like activities for that. They have discovery flights, where you can kind of go out and, to name a few, check out Mount Everest or Naples. There's one of New York, Tokyo, Barcelona, Copenhagen, like lots of different places. Sydney, and then some landmarks and stuff like Monument Valley here in the U.S., Mount Cook in New Zealand. Like there's lots of cool activities you can kind of check out there. They have flight training, landing challenges, which is currently at 0% for me. You can probably guess why. And then some DLC ones. So there's one where there's like the air races, so you can actually go and like take part in aerial motorsport essentially. Yeah. And then there's the Maverick activities, if that's something that you're interested in. To celebrate the release of that movie, you get to fly an F-18, an FA-18, I think. Oh, apparently I do own it. Maybe it was a free update. I just never did it. Okay. So yeah, I guess I have the Top Gun Maverick. Just never played it. Now I'm kind of regretting that because I think they have some challenges and stuff that you can do in there. I'm curious why it's coming up as an error. So I probably need to update something there. But anyway, yeah. Oh, apparently I don't have it installed. Yeah, I highly recommend this, or recommend Microsoft Flight Simulator if simulators are your thing. I just use a, HOTAS 4 controller, so you can get something fancier, but this I think was only like, $60 Thrustmaster. It splits apart. I just have it together for it being compact. You can get mounts and desk mounts and stuff for it too to make it more ergonomic. I just have it sitting like on my desk, but yeah, they make little platforms so that you can actually like move it and have it, more realistic to using a stick and throttle setup. But you can buy, if you really start to get into it, then you can start investing in stuff. They have quite a few yokes and pedals and different control panels and stuff like that too, that made by quite a few different places or like companies like Logitech, and I think Thrustmaster has some more higher end ones as well. I don't think Phonetic has made any yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if they eventually get into that. But maybe not. They are pretty happily top of the, or in my opinion, top line for racing sim controls or like wheels and stuff. So, yeah, I'm trying to think of any other ones, but it is, it is an expensive one to get into, but yeah, it's a fun one, and you can do it with a gamepad as well, so like an Xbox controller or whatever you have. If you have Steam, you can use that too. I haven't personally done that yet. It might be easier. Who knows? Maybe I would have had an easier time landing because I would be able to. Maybe they would have had a button mapped for me. Um, but yeah, uh, great time, good game, highly recommend. And we will see you next week, probably for some more Final Fantasy IX on Tuesday, and then we will get back to Horizon Forbidden West. Yeah, and I might do some silent posts or like some phantom posts on YouTube of my playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's one I probably am not gonna stream just because like I get pretty I get pretty engrossed in the story. As you kind of might have seen with my recording of like 16, but I remember playing Final Fantasy VII, and like yeah, I just kind of lost myself in the story because there's so many changes, and it's just such an iconic story that like my mind was just going. It was like, what's different? What's new? Which also reminds me, I should probably catch up on where I'm at in the original because I've been replaying that to kind of have a fresh comparison. But I think I'm like just to like the canyon and went to the observatory there, so I'm not anywhere near where Rebirth is supposed to end. But that being said, Rebirth is coming out, I believe, on the 29th or 28th, end of this month. So it's coming up fast in about 6 or 7 days here. Let's say Thursday. So it's probably, I would say it's probably usually on a Friday, but it is coming out this month. Anyway, there's also a demo out for that for everyone that has a PS5, so you can give the first couple hours a playthrough and then a condensed version of a later mission to kind of get a later game feel for it too. Yeah, they're not sponsoring me, but as you may have noticed, I am a big Final Fantasy fan. So that being said, I hope you all enjoyed the stream today, and that if you ended up really liking this one, we'll revisit some Microsoft Flight Simulator. Maybe I'll come back and show you how much I've improved, and we'll complete this Dune mission. And yeah, we'll go from there. Maybe we'll tap into some other free content at some point. Well, have a good one.